I am so freaking pumped for what we are going to talk about today because I am going to show you all about your metabolism, how to make it faster, things you're doing that are making it slower, how to actually speed yours up. Because I don't care how old you are, it is a myth that your metabolism automatically gets slower as you age. It is a myth. It is simply related to your lifestyle and your hormones, and it's completely reversible. And that's what I'm going to show you what to do today. If you're here with me, whether you're live or on replay, I want you to say, "Hey Jess," in the comments below. Let me know you're here and you're watching and you're actually excited to learn about your metabolism and how to make it faster. Because who doesn't want a faster metabolism? We all want a faster metabolism, right? Let's first talk about what your metabolism actually is. Your metabolism, basically, let's imagine this is how many calories you burn in a day. So let's say this is around 2,000 calories. Now I want you to be aware that this is gonna vary from person to person. This also varies your resting metabolic rate. I put it around 50%. It can be as high as 75% if you are lazy. Because if you are lazy and you don't work out and you don't go for walks, then this is exercise and this is non-exercise activity. If you're not doing those two things, they obviously are not going to take a piece of your tortilla. Your tortilla will also be smaller than my tortilla. So how do you make your tortilla bigger? Like if we're going out for tacos, do you want one small tortilla or do you want like 3 big tortillas? You want 3 big tortillas, right? Let me know. Guys, talk to me in the comments. This can vary, but for this example, let's just say it's 50%. This is what's needed to keep you alive. You need calories to make muscle, to digest food, to poop, to run your kidneys, your brain, all those kinds of things. They burn calories. And then I just showed you here, this is exercise. Exercise is a smaller piece of the pie than you guys wanted to believe. You guys want to burn all of your calories by like getting the calorie burn on your Apple Watch. It's not actually as many calories. Non-exercise activity, again, these vary depending on how much exercise and how much walking you do. Folding laundry, cooking dinner, pacing, talking on the phone, playing with your dog, playing with your kids, that's all NEAT. This is the most underrated. Guys, you can actually have your NEAT be a huge piece of this pie and it will actually increase the size of your tortilla. Walking is the most underrated thing you can do to burn more calories without fucking up your hormones. The last piece up here is food. It's called the thermic effect of food. Protein actually burns more calories when you have to digest it, which is one of the 50,000 million reasons we're always telling you guys to eat more protein. It's gonna fuel your metabolism. But here's the thing, guys. There's a few things that break down your metabolism really fast. One of them is losing muscle. How do you lose muscle? Over exercising, under eating. You are burning muscle. You are not building muscle. So if you are running like a maniac, you're going to these crazy Orange Theory classes and you're not eating enough, you are literally burning muscle, which, oh, by the way, is going to make your tortilla smaller. You're literally chopping out pieces of your tortilla every time you do that. So you're trying to get this short-term gain, this short-term benefit, and it's making your tortilla smaller and smaller and smaller, which is why you guys come to me and you're like, "I'm eating 1,200 calories and I can't lose weight." Yeah, because you've been literally taking pieces of your tortilla every single day. You're taking pieces of your tortilla and getting rid of them because you're eating away your muscle. It's actually somewhat challenging to build muscle as a middle-aged woman. A lot of things have to be perfect. There is a science and there is a method, and it's actually relatively challenging to build muscle. But when you actually build muscle, you can literally every day, you build a little piece of muscle, you get to keep it. Each pound burns 6 to 10 calories a day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it compounds. Think of it like a savings account. It compounds over time. You get to keep it. All of a sudden, if you make this investment in 6 months or a year, all of a sudden you've got another third of a tortilla and you get to keep it forever. And it keeps growing and building and growing and building. Guys, I am 5 feet tall. I weigh 110 pounds. I can eat over 2,000 calories a day and not gain weight. Some of you guys are almost twice as big as me and you eat half as much as me and you're still not losing weight. Every day when I go and I make the investment to build muscle, it compounds over time like a savings account. It literally compounds. Multiply that over years, you literally get a whole freaking like second tortilla. And oh, by the way, you want to know what makes this tortilla a lot smaller? Not sleeping will actually reduce by up to 50%. If you're not sleeping, you just got half your tortilla taken away. How's that? So if we want a bigger tortilla, we can increase our resting metabolic rate. The best way to do this is to build muscle. So not only that day, you're gonna get a little extra here for exercise that day, but over time, you're gonna get all these little extra pieces that are gonna start to add up. Also, eating more protein, thermic effect of food, eating more protein, neat, non-exercise activity, get off your ass, go for a walk, play with your kids, do something while you're watching TV. Don't sit around. Guys, I can burn a lot of calories doing non-exercise activity on my walking pad. And then again, exercise, but exercise is also going to, over time, increase the size of this. There's also some things that you guys have probably seen online, and I like to knock these things a lot, but I'm gonna talk about them for the sake of this video. And they are short term. So that's things like spicy foods can actually increase your metabolism, only lasts for a couple of hours. Fish oil has actually been shown to increase your resting metabolic rate. If you're my client, you're already taking fish oil. And green tea as well, caffeine in general, have all been shown to increase your metabolism. But again, these things are short term and they're transient. And if you're just doing these things, you're not gonna notice a whole lot of difference. It's like, how do I add a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, make sure I'm sleeping so I don't cut out that half. And over time, it's gonna increase. So you're all of a sudden, you're gonna get all the tortilla. So instead of going out for tacos and you get one tortilla, you're gonna be able to get 2 tortillas. And then in a year, you're gonna get 3 tortillas. And so it compounds over time. And oh, by the way, yes, your hormones do matter. Your thyroid, your insulin, your cortisol, leptin and ghrelin, which is hunger and fullness, testosterone, estrogen, growth hormones, all of these hormones matter when we're talking about your metabolism. They are super, super, super important as well. They can increase how much you actually get. And so at the end of the day, your metabolism is just responding to the inputs. Are you starting every day underslept with half of it? Are you over exercising and under training so you're eating away your muscle? You are literally shrinking your tortilla day by day. We need to think of building things that build us up versus slowing us down. And oftentimes this is not doing more. A lot of times this is doing less and making sure we're doing it in the right way. The last piece I want to touch on is your mindset, because realistically, guys, this is 1 pound of fat and it might kind of look like a lot here, but if you think about this spread over your entire body, even over my entire body, it's not going to be super noticeable. The other thing is that once you lose this, it's typically replaced by this, which is a pound of water, until your body realizes that this fat is not coming back, and then it will drop the water, which is why the scale is a fucking terrible way to measure your progress. So if you actually focused on the things that matter, you will slowly lose these over time. But again, literally, if you just lost this spread across your whole entire body, it's gonna look like a drop, a drop, a drop, a drop, which is why you guys give up when you're like, lifting weights doesn't work. Yes, it does. It has to compound over time, like your bank account, like interest in your bank account. That's the way it works, guys. So there you have it. There's some metabolism myths, some metabolism facts, how to actually increase your metabolism. As always, if you guys need me, my inbox is always open. Otherwise, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you haven't said hi yet, say hi in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.